Hi everyone, my name's Abby Lynch. I'm the Teen Services Librarian at the Brookfield Library, and I'm here today with some more book recommendations. The theme this week is all books that are new to the library. One of my favorite parts of my job is getting to open up the boxes of books of all the great new teen books every month when they come in. And before we closed, I'd been planning on doing some unboxing videos to share that excitement with you, but obviously I can't lend you out any of the physical books, so what I did was, we got a new shipment in this week, and I opened it up and I checked between Hoopla and our new book shipment to see which of the new books are also available on Hoopla, and those are the books that I'm going to be recommending this week. So consider this your browse through the new teen book section. The first book I'm going to show you is Thorn. Can't get enough of this cover. It's really, I love this color combo with the red spine. By Intisar Khanani, and this is loosely based on the Brothers Grimm story The Goose Girl. Princess Hillyer is hoping her betrothal to a neighboring kingdom's prince will help her escape from her abusive brother. But when she's traveling to her new life, her identity is stolen by a sorceress. And at first she's happy because she didn't really want to be a royal anyway, and she's still getting to escape. But then she starts to find out that some of the rumors about her new kingdom weren't quite what they had been, that she had been assuming. So she has to make some tough decisions and decide what kind of life she wants to lead and how she's going to proceed with, if she's gonna try and get her identity back and defeat the sorceress. This is available on Hoopla as an audiobook, and I started the beginning of it. I wanted to keep reading, so that would be a fun one to do on audio maybe. And again, come on, can't get enough of this cover. All right, our second new teen book this week is Tigers Not Daughters. All of the books this week have incredible covers. It's hard to see with my lighting in here. But this one's by Samantha Mabry. I read Samantha Mabry's A Fierce and Subtle Poison a few years ago and loved it so much. Her writing's really good. The Taurus sisters dream of escape. Attempting to leave after a failed runaway attempt, the eldest sister, Anna, falls to her death from her bedroom window. A year later, the younger three Taurus sisters are processing their own grief while also managing the motions of their grief-stricken father. Then strange things start to happen at the house that make them wonder if they're being haunted by Anna, and if they are, what her message is, what she's trying to say. So this one looks like a really interesting kind of family story with some kind of magical or supernatural elements woven in. And oh, the cover has these cool tigers on the back. And I'm an only child. I like books about siblings because it's kind of a different world for me. So this one seems like it's a really interesting read. The next book also is a story of grief-stricken sisters, kind of a weird micro trend in this book order, but it seems to have a kind of a different take on it. It's more of a suspenseful book. So this one is called Frozen Beauty by Lexa Hillyer, and like I said, it's a suspenseful novel, and it also involves the loss of a sister. Kit Malloy is found dead with a head injury and hypothermia, and the Malloys' beloved neighbor Boyd is being accused of her murder. Hillyer uses multiple perspectives and jumps around timelines to reveal the sisters' secrets and the truth about what happened to Kit. And this one is available as an audiobook on Hoopla. I think I forgot to mention this Tigers Not Daughters is available in ebook format on Hoopla, and Frozen Beauty by Lexa Hillyer is available as an audiobook on Hoopla. The next book I'm going to recommend today from our new book order is Village of Scoundrels by Margi Preus. And this, I don't know if you can read the kind of little blurb here, but it is based on a true story of courage during World War II. So teenagers in a remote French village lend their help to the resistance by forging documents, smuggling people over the border, and carrying coded messages. And what I like about this one is, so it's historical, but it's based on a true story. And then, well, first of all, the cover is so interesting, and then it has similar illustrations and artwork at the chapter headings. But what I really was interested about this one is that after the story, she has an epilogue with all this great back matter with biographies of the people who were really involved in the true story. And so it has all those bios and some other background information. It has a timeline, and then it has a great bibliography of further reading you can do or research you can do. And so I know a lot of people like World War II historically set books. So this one's kind of an interesting, maybe a story you haven't heard from that time period. And it does have a lot of really great informational details in the background too, if you like the story. And again, really good month for covers. I really like this cover a lot. All right, our last recommendation today is a graphic novel called The Mythics, and this one's going to be for all of our mythology fans out there. It is by Philippe, Ogaki, Patricia, Lyfoung, Patrick, Sobral, Alice, Picard, and Jenny. And I should write my notes in better handwriting next time so I don't stumble over people's names. But I'm going to just read the first paragraph of the back copy here, which is, an ancient evil has returned to Earth after being banished for millennia. Now the old gods who thought they had defeated evil must now find new protectors of the Earth. 6 children from all over the world are chosen. So each kid that's chosen, you can see some of them on the back here, are kind of mentored by these old gods. So these are going to be the names you're familiar with from mythology. There's Horus, there is Loki and Freya. And so the great thing about this one is it covers all sorts of different cultural mythologies, different cultures. So while you might see kind of a new spin on a familiar favorite myth, you might also be introduced to a new culture or a new mythology that you weren't familiar with before. And there's some good artwork in it, and it just seems like a really interesting kind of getting the team together story for fans of mythology. So those are our new teen books this week. I hope you can enjoy one of those books available on Hoopla with your library card. You can get a digital library card if you don't have one. I'll put the link in the description. And we'll see you next week for some more books. Take care.